welcome to. I think I'm gonna start a new series. I definitely want to talk about managing your time and everything. Um, Might I get canceled for that? I don't know. I'm gonna let it be. Anyways, all right, I'm gonna try to speed run this. So I'm gonna make a video, multiple videos on scheduling, time management, because there was a lot of things that go behind this, and I'm not gonna take multiple takes. Hopefully, so. What I have up here on the computer, and I will start recording soon. Okay, we're back, and okay, so I'm recording the screen, and basically, I'm gonna start off with this like blank screen. It's on Google Calendar. I don't use Google Calendar. Kind of miss Google Calendar, but it does not matter. So we have this full week. I have nothing on here. Okay, nothing on here yet. But I'm gonna put in my classes. I'm gonna put in everything. I'm gonna assume that we have started a semester. So that's what I'm going to what I'm gonna do. And yeah, we'll come back to when I have all those in. Right, so I got the school schedule down. Let's see it. Quick analysis. It doesn't look that bad. I think this is somewhere around 16 credits. I think so. But the schedule might change, but it's not a big deal. But yes, so this is a, big slew of classes. Is it a big slew of classes? I don't know. But I mean, I do have a little async one of the classes. But anyways, yeah, so this is my class so far. Class schedule. Now I'm gonna add in like, I guess, extracurriculars, but like, my jobs and obligations. So let me also add that in on top of this. All right, and now we have the extracurriculars. Okay, so let's just, the big ones or obvious ones, work. So Wednesdays I'll work. This is just a good estimate. Like 8 is pretty typical. 5:30 is kind of an average, but that Wednesday is, I'm pretty tired, pretty busy. Some days I might be able to do work after, some days not, but try my best. I do work in the mornings on Saturdays, just for a little bit. I'm just gonna keep everything vague. Maybe I will go into more depth later. I don't know. Okay, so the other obligation is research. So I do research. Um, it's required by my lab. I believe it's 8 hours. Um, but 8 hours just throughout the week. I've had semesters where it's like all in one day. Um, but it wasn't like that my last semester. So I kind of tried to make the most busiest schedule just to simulate like being busy, but like I would honestly try to keep all the research kind of focused on one day so I could give more air to the other days. Um so I have 4 days, 4 hours here, 2 hours here, 2 hours here. 1 hour goes by really fast. I will say that. So that's why I kind of put 2 hours. Um, what else do I want to say? Oh, I mean, it's also important to note that this is like, I haven't even added in the studying part, which is, something I have to touch base on. But let me think. I mean, sleep, but do I want to put sleep? in here. Um, hmm, I'm not gonna put a sleep in here, but I will say like on average I sleep about like 7 hours. If I can get more, I'll get more, but it's seven is pretty like guarantee 7 hours. Yeah, yeah, I'd say on like I for sure will get 7 hours. Anyways, yeah, so kind of keep that in mind because yeah, the calendar does kind of. I know I can like cut this, but I'm just gonna leave it for um I'm just gonna leave it just for the sake of being able to see all the hours in the day. So at this point, I definitely want to think about okay, well, studying time. So with this schedule, this means that I would have to either study only on Sundays and Saturdays, so the weekends, or I have to do it early mornings, like up here, or just late at night. And this is something that I want to talk about is knowing your productivity. So like for me, I definitely am not productive towards the end of the day. Things will not happen towards the end of the day. It's really difficult. I've done it before, but it's not something I would like to do. Now there's these little spaces in between. I'd say most of the time they're for travel, but I will say, I can almost kind of guarantee that there'll be at least 10, 20 minutes in between these between these time blocks. Time blocks. So something I want to do go over is like the whole studying thing. I will say I think I do pretty well. I think I study pretty well, but it's all about like for me it's all about like focusing and locking in. Because I don't need a lot of hours to study. For me, I've noticed that like if I have like 20 25 minutes, that's very solid for me. 20 minutes like carries me. Oh, and I would also like to say that on any given day, and I've tried like so many ways, the most amount of work that I could do, like hard, like focus, like earbuds, the timers, the pomodoros, everything very meticulous is 3 hours. It's very difficult for me to get above 3 hours. It's kind of like physiologically, like my brain stops working. It's really peculiar, but it's pretty accurate. Like every time, the only moments I've been able to go above 3 hours, like some occasions during like right before an exam, I'll like maybe breach like 3.5 hours. But no matter what, I cannot go above 3 hours. Don't know why, but I know that if I push it, it's very counterproductive. So I've accepted that and I work with it. So that means I have 3 hours every single day. And it's kind of crazy because those 3 hours could be broken up and the sum of all the parts will still equal 3 hours. So that's very crazy. What else do I want to say? There's music playing in my ear. But yeah, it's kind of busy. It could be busier. Like these nights, like there's not a lot happening here. But I will say this kind of gives me the opportunity to like go to the gym, like up here. I like going to the gym in the mornings. I'm definitely gonna make like a whole like the logic of fitness, not the logic, but like when I'm gonna go, how I'm gonna go, how everything is broken down. Studying. Hold on, let me just make sure I covered all my bases. Um, oh, I mean, being social, seeing friends. I'm gonna be honest. If I could see a friend on like the weekend, then it can happen. But in most cases, it's kind of unfortunate. But when the break comes, that's kind of like, oh, I can see my friends, spend more time with close ones. So that is the unfortunate reality. But it is what it is. You're just gonna have to like push through. Um, Oh, and I want to say that I definitely I try to have a day in the week where I don't do anything at all. In this case, it's Sunday, but in most cases, I find myself taking that day on Saturday because I think Sunday, like, if I'm not doing anything Sunday, then I feel off on Monday, and I like reprime myself. So that is kind of crazy, but everything is meticulous on my schedule. What else do I want to say? Let me think. I had a quick, things I want to talk about. Oh, right, eating. Okay, I forgot the eating part. Um, yes, I have to say this. Um, I have noticed that I am more. I do a lot better, perform better, function better, think better when I'm either eating like no carbs or eating like, or I'm honestly kind of fasting. Um, with like little snacks in between, and I'll eat all the food that I need at the end of the day. And you don't have to like track your calories. Just more or less like there's a solid chance I might not eat anything like a meal until maybe noon, where this like block is, or it's gonna have to wait until at the end of the day because I really focus on my work and getting things done. And also like I don't know, eating for me is not a social thing, so it could be though, but just like during the semester, it just usually isn't. But yeah, this is kind of like a typical schedule. I prioritize classes, work, research. I don't know what word I was thinking of. I'm working out. Working out is something I'm going to push more because I enjoy it much more. And I do. I don't know how. Like it does sound kind of counterintuitive to the schedule I just created, but relaxing more. So for me, relaxing is towards the end of the day, right before I sleep. Whether this is just watching YouTube or maybe playing video games. I don't know if I'll be doing much of that this semester, or just like talking and chatting with my girlfriend just to catch up, like recall the day. It's always nice. Um, but yeah, I think this will be the best summarized video. Then I'll have, I guess, more in-depth detail of how I manage every little like aspect of this. So I'll probably make a video for like work and like fatigue and like trying to figure out when to study when you're tired. Definitely multiple videos on studying. Maybe extracurriculars like research. I mean, there's not much to talk about. Definitely a lot about fitness in the gym. But yeah, I think this is the introductory video. I think I spoke fast, but I think I covered everything. So, anyways, thank you for watching this video, paying attention. I hope this video isn't long, but I think I said I covered everything I need to cover. So, thank you for watching.